Hello and welcome to Upper Body Express or Express Upper Body Tone. So I've got a selection of weights for today's session. I've got some small light dumbbells ranging from 1/2 kilo up to 1.5 kilos. And I've got kettlebells going for 4, 8 and 12 kilograms. So we're going to use a combination of those as we go. But first we're going to get warmed up. So I want you to start with your neck. So looking from side to side, open up your chest, pull the shoulders back. And just trying to look over each shoulder in a nice big range of movement, going a little bit further each time. Then we're going to take that into a static stretch. So we're going to go back to the first shoulder, fingertips to the side of the jaw, and bring the head round a little bit further. So hold that there. Squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum cheeks. And then slowly round to the other side for the same again. And back to the middle. Then ear down towards your shoulder, side to side. Again, nice big range of movement. There's one health and safety point, but I'm expecting you're probably not the same as me. I've got bare feet today, so if you've got bare feet as well, just be careful that you don't drop any of your weights on it. It's always better to have shoes on when we're lifting the heavier stuff, just to give your feet a little bit of protection if anything does happen. And then ear over to that first shoulder again, and then again adding some resistance to make that stretch deeper. Open up the chest. Keep breathing. And then slowly over to the other side for the same again. Keep breathing. And back to the middle. Good job. Chin to the chest then for a reset, head to the rear. And then we're bringing the chin forward. We're going for a half circle to one side and bring it back. And then the same on the other side, on the other shoulder. Just keep rolling it out and back. Nice and slow and controlled. Big range of movement. And then make yourself even. Bring it back to the middle, take your head over to one shoulder and draw those semicircles now across the chest from shoulder to shoulder with your chin all the way out, all the way back. So you might get a bit of crunching and crackling. Don't worry, that's completely normal as long as it's not accompanied by pain. Let's have one more each way. And then bring your head back to the middle, let your eyes reset, and we're going to take the head back. There's one extra one if you want to and if it feels good. We're going all the way around and then all the way back. All the way out and all the way back. And last ones, out one more time. Slow it down when you feel it working, all the way back in, nice and steady. Trying to get the chin closer to the chest as we roll around the front. Bring your head back to the middle when you finish, don't rush to finish, and then roll out those shoulders. We can have a little bit of a march as well, but this really is just an upper body session today, so you're not going to need too much of your legs. So nice big rolls forward and then backwards. Open up that chest on the backward rolls. You can stand on your mat if it's a bit comfy. Mine's freezing. And then relax your arms down. Give them a shake out. Give your legs a shake out if you want to. And then we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to squeeze the shoulders up to our ears and then drop them back down. Make sure you relax them fully as you drop down. I want 5 of those. So shrug up and then drop them down nice and low. We can pause for a second at the top like I'm doing. And then drop them down 2 more. I'm doing that silly shake off each time to make sure I've released all that tension. It's not silly, but it feels silly, if that makes sense. And then let's pop into a prayer pose, feet underneath the hips and rotate side to side with that torso, head following the hands. And then make yourself even and come back to the middle. I want you to roll the shoulders forward now, nice and big. So I'm going for one arm at a time for 3. Trying to get the bicep to brush past your ear and the thumb past the thigh. Then we're going back for 3. And then the same on the other arm, all the way around 3 times. Stand nice and tall, squeeze your tummy, thighs and bum. So that they are doing a little bit of work. I might fib slightly. And backwards for 3. Perfect. Okay, and shake them out. Lovely. So let's grab hold of some weight. So because this is upper body only, we want to make sure that we really do fatigue that upper body. So I'm going to go for quite a chunky weight. I'm going to try the 12. This could be a mistake because I did some upper body yesterday, so I'm feeling a little bit achy. All we're going to do is a bicep curl. So if you've got a kettlebell, if you hold it, so you're holding onto the neck of the handle, if that makes sense, with the ball down and the handle up, because it just seems to fit the body quite nicely. Other one you can do, if you prefer, is hold the handle in one hand and cup the ball with the other hand. Because this one's quite heavy, it's really important that the weight is evenly spread. So I'm going to go for hands on the necks, like I said. I'm going to pin my elbows and I'm going to squeeze that weight up to my chest. And I want the rest of my body to stay still. So we're fighting gravity all the way back down. Squeeze in those tummy muscles. You can do this with a medicine ball, with, what do we call them, dumbbells or barbells. So this is number 3. Try and keep those shoulders pulled back, chest pulled open. Number 4. It's not meant to be easy, okay? Number 5, it's making me feel really warm already. And number 6. And again, it doesn't matter if we don't hit a high number. Number 7. Big squeeze up for number 8. And I'm going to try and push to 10 because they're getting quite tight. So number 9. Keep breathing. And one more big squeeze up. Number 10. There is another way of doing that. It takes a little bit longer. Place your weight down, shake off your arms. We can bicep curl with one arm, so you obviously won't need as much weight because it's just one arm doing the lifting, and we can use our other arm to assist on those last few reps to get the weight up, and then the arm does all the work on the way back down if you want to try that in the future. So shake off those arms there, and then we're going to go for the triceps. So this one, we've got a few options. We can do, if you've got high blood pressure, I don't want your hands to be above your head. If you've got anything like that going on, we can point the elbow back and we can move backwards in a kick back with our triceps. We can also do a dip using a chair. I'm going to take the weight over my head. So if you're not allowed to, you do the kick back, okay? So I'm going to go slightly lighter because I can't bear to lift that one again. And I'm going to 8 kilograms this time. It's a smaller muscle and we're isolating it, so it's working on its own. So we want to take our kettlebell over the top of the head and try and keep it behind your head. You're then going to lower it down and lift it back up. So, and again, cast iron weights, really important, we don't drop them on our head. So down and all the way back up. So that's 2, 3, 4, and that's too heavy now for me because my triceps are already feeling tired. So I'm dropping down to 4 kilograms. So 5 and 6, 7. Going to push to 12 this time. 8, it's a little bit easier. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then bring it over and just shake off those arms. So these are really basic, simple exercises where we're focusing on one movement, one set of muscles. We're not moving the body in multiple planes. Give your arm to shake off. If you've only done one arm on the kickbacks, while I'm yapping now, I want you to do the other arm on the kickbacks, okay? So however many you did on the other side, just do those now to even yourself out. I'm just going to get my weights tidied back up again, just into order while you are. And if you're already done, just shake off, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do. So next one we're going to do is a shoulder press. And I'm going to go wimpy today and go for my 4 kilo kettlebell, because again, I didn't plan this workout. I should be saying this on a recording. I planned this workout before I decided what I was doing in the gym yesterday. So quite tender muscles, so a bit silly by me. So we're going to hold our weight. It could be a kettlebell, it could be a dumbbell. Whatever you can hold safely in one hand, keeping the wrist straight and not locking out your elbow. So you're going to open up the chest, open up, pulling this shoulder backwards, elbow down to the hip. You can put the other hand on your hip if you want to. We're pushing up to the sky and we're controlling back down. So nice big range of movement. 2, if you're not allowed to do this movement, I want you to press it to the front in a chest press. 3, and we're fighting gravity as we lower. Number 4, squeeze your tummy, thighs and bum. Number 5. Number 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Let's have 2 more, like we said. I think we said that. 11 and 12. Nice and slowly on the down. And then change over onto your other arm. Give the one that's just worked a little bit of a shake off. And let's do that again. So open up the chest, weight to the side. Big push up, slow squeeze down. So feel the muscle here working as well as the muscles in the bicep, the tricep, the shoulder. So this is number 2. You can exhale as you push up if you're starting to struggle. This is number 3. 4. Counting isn't my strong spot, so you count yours. 5. 6. 7. Just take your time, keep breathing. 8. Keep your back nice and straight as well. Squeeze your tummy. 9. I'm starting to struggle a bit, so I'm going to use my knees for a bounce. So 10. 11 and 12. Control it down, pop it back down and shake it off. So again, just give those arms a lovely shake. This time I'm going to grab some light dumbbells. So it is quite an overload on the arms, so just take it steady. That's why we're going at such a slow pace. So we're going to hold these weights to the front and we're just going to lift in a front raise. So squeeze your bum, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your tummy, lift those weights up and control them back down. So take your time, squeeze your core. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, brace them tummy muscles. 9, starting to feel it in my shoulders. Number 10, let's try for 2 more. 11 and 12. So rest those weights down, give it a shake off, and then have a quick drink. Okay, so all we're going to do now is go around those ones all over again. So choose your weight of choice. Because I struggled last time on the bicep curl, I'm going to bring 2 weights out this time for this one. So I'm going to bring my 8 and I'm going to bring my 12. So I've got the option when I start to struggle to drop down to that 8. So grab your weight when you're happy. Pin your elbows into the side of your body. And we're going to squeeze it up. Bracing that core. Fighting gravity, keeping the chest open as we lower, and big squeeze back up. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze that tummy. 6, and you can go all the way to 12 if you want to. 7. So I'm sticking with this one for as long as I can. 8. 9. Tried to do a flip with the knees there that didn't work, in case you're wondering what that was. And number 10. So nice and slowly, fighting gravity all the way down. I'm cocking the wrists slightly. It's quite a tricky one, that one. But when you can, you want to keep those wrists nice and straight. Okay, triceps again next. So we're going over the back of the head. I'm going to start with the 8, and I'm bringing the 4 into it as well. So I'm just going to pop, I thought that felt a bit light. I'm going to pop the 12 away. Watch your toes if you've got kettlebells. And I'm going to draw those circles above my head. Sorry, no, wrong exercise. It was an exercise I was thinking about adding in, but I haven't. So it's just that normal tricep extension, whether it's over your head or whether you're on the kickbacks. So if you're on the kickbacks, you might want to start now, give yourself a bit more time. So with the tricep extension or overhead, take your weight back, and we're lowering and lifting. That's 1. Try not to have it over the top of your head. 2, struggling already. Use that out breath. 3, 4. Don't think that's going to come up another 1. So number 5. 6. Try and make sure the weight's behind your head. 7. You're not moving your head out of the way. You're moving your arms back. 8. Squeeze your tummy. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Perfect. Bring it over. Shake off those arms. Just have a moment. Okay, so next it was the shoulder press followed by the front raise. So I'm going to take hold of my small kettlebell again, the 4 kilo one. Pop this one out of the way. And I'm going to swap arms this time. So the arm I do first is the arm I did second last time. So open up the chest, shoulder back, and we're pushing up and we're controlling it down. 2, 3, just try and keep a check on that wrist. 4, it's a bit, again, kettlebells are a bit tricky. 5, when we're trying to keep those wrists nice and straight. 6, keep breathing, exhale up, inhale down. 7, 8, good thing is we can use the arm to assist. 9, 10, 11, bit of extra oomph from the spare arm. Number 12, slowly down and then change sides. Exactly the same again. This is my stronger arm, so it should be a bit better. Push up for 1 and slowly back down. So we never want to lock out the elbow. 2, squeeze those tummy muscles. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's amazing how much lighter it can feel. 7, in your strong arm at the beginning of the set. 8, 9, squeeze these abdominals. 10, I like to put my hand on certain muscles to make sure, 11, that they're switching on. And number 12, nice and slowly get the most out of that rep, all the way down, and then bicep curl down and pop your weight onto the floor. So shake off those arms, roll out those shoulders. Then we're going to go back onto our dumbbells, or whatever it was you were using for your front raise. You can use most of these, but it will be a lighter weight than some of the other exercises have been. So weights to the front, shoulders back, squeeze your bum, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your tummy, and it's a big squeeze up and a slow squeeze down. We only really want to go to chin height. So 2, or shoulder height. 3, 4, certainly don't want to see weights in the sky. 5, 6, breathe however works best for you. 7, 8, you can bring the weights closer to your body if you're struggling. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice and slowly on the down, fight gravity, place those weights down and shake out those shoulders. So that is us all done. So let's start with some stretching. I said it was express, so hopefully it'll be one that you can fit in whenever works for you if you want to do it again. Bring your arm up and across, other arm up and under, and pull that arm across the chest and look away from your hands over the shoulder you're stretching. And slowly release, shake out that arm, change side, same again. And then slowly release that. Well done. Roll out those shoulders. Triceps next. So hand into the middle of your back, and we're trying to push it or pull it a bit further back. Keep your head up, chin off your chest. I'll just show you what it looks like from behind. So I'm not letting my arm push my chin forward. Keeping the head up. And slowly release, shake it off there. And same on the other side. The head up, stand nice and tall. And shake it off there. Perfect. This time, hands up and out to the front. Open up that upper back. Keep your head up, neck in line with the spine. And then hands up to the sky and back. Hold that stretch there. And then hands down to the rear. We're going to push up with the arms, out with the chest. If your arms are shaking like mine, it means you've worked hard. Keep breathing. And slowly lower those arms down, roll out those shoulders, hands on your lower back or bum, squeeze the elbows together and push out your chest. Keep breathing. About halfway there, so another 10 seconds. And slowly slide those hands down, roll out your shoulders. And that's us all done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. If you are feeling a bit tight over the next day or so, just redo any of those stretches as necessary. Nice to see you. Take care and bye for now.